CHP at controlling the traffic, and the reports that I'm hearing of the 2 times you've had crews on site, it's congested traffic, that kind of thing. I don't know that many of us would be in favor of that either.
Well,
this is a rural community.
That I don't know about the CHP. I know there was a CHP that showed up there, yes. There was
right
one.
at the beginning of the shoot?
I don't remember when he showed up, but he was there.
He
was
wasn't
there.
there all day. He wasn't
And
there all
there
day.
was a sheriff. There was also that was there. And then there was, let's see, somebody from the fire department. And let's see, who else? There was somebody else. And all these people were called, but that's okay. Yeah, we addressed the issue and we showed them the permits and everything, and everything was fine, and they went their way, and there was no problem. So it was all done legal.
But
There's nothing
to our knowledge, the first time you ever approached us is when you were told you had to. And I mean, you see, we have people come to us often because they want to address the community. Just like Next Light was discussing, they want to find out what the community wants. Certainly they want to open a business, but they want to be a good neighbor.
Well, I'm here to do that.
You're here now. You're here after you already have permission to open a restaurant.
Well, no, if you remember, on our first meeting, I said, my phone number is available, call me, let's communicate, let's talk about things. Nobody's ever called me.
Well, what we heard at the first meeting caused us enough concern where it's not like what you would share with us, because you were pretty evasive, so what you would share with us was not comforting. It demonstrated to a lot of people in the audience, that was another, for those of you who are familiar with this meeting, it was held at the community center and it was hosted by the community center board. And it didn't demonstrate to me, certainly, and several people I spoke with, that you really care what the community wants. You're going to do what you're going to do.
Shut the door. It's cold.
I care about the community, otherwise I wouldn't be here.
At the first meeting, I brought up the reputation of the old Cactus Inn, and you asked me for, where I get this information. I don't have any, but I do believe that the sheriffs have information, and would they be willing to share that? And if the detectives?
You have it with me. We get it out at the community meeting. I don't have it right in front of me, and they discuss it at the commission. I don't have the exact amount of incidents. Andrew, pick it out.
I think that they're in my car. I can go out and get them.
Well, yeah, basically was some incidents, but I don't have the number right in front of me. And this is, wasn't without incident. I was working without incident. The exact number I don't have right in front of me. We discussed it at the community meeting and at the commission hearing. We interpreted what we had. We still have it right in front of us. Different things, sites.
Were any of these incidents,
Something happened tomorrow.
were any of these incidents, or all these incidents, have anything to do with the Boggle Biker Club?
No.
No. No.
No.
Not one.
Everyday people like you and me.
Addressed to the sheriff.
Take that.
I don't know if anyone says specifically Boggle versus Gargo after once he brings the paperwork, I can tell you for sure. I mean, what's the price there? We'd have to look at what the report says.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. The relationship, in all due respect to the Ritters, I'm not trying to disrespect you people at all, but I was good friends with Pete Ritter, bought a lot of hay from him, and when the Roadrunners opened, Mr. Ritter didn't have a problem with walking right across the field and having a cold beer and a burger. And he liked the place to be open. And I think he'd turn over in his grave right now if he knew what was going on with this argument about this place opening. It was a burger joint.
Thank you. Yes.
We're looking at this, we need a restaurant in this area. Yes. There's no social
Yes, we do.
gathering places here. We need something that we can all join together, have a meal, don't have to drive into town. That's worse than, driving with one beer under our breath. You know what I mean?
No, we don't know what you mean.
Well, you don't, but I know. So not only that, is for having the film crew here, yeah, it stopped me from walking my dog, and that was about it. I mean, there was no cars on the road, there was no problem with that. As far as having music here, people have music at their homes. On the weekends, you know, having a little bit of music now and then. I mean, there's celebration in the life. You don't have to, you know, be reclusive.
Okay, just a couple of questions. When you were in Palmdale, how many times were you denied an extension for operation in Palmdale
When you say extension,
to keep your business going? Did you ever have to go to the council and ask for an extension to keep running your business?
no.
Okay, if you had such a good reputation in Palmdale, why didn't you reopen in Palmdale closer to your original clientele?
Number one, there was no buildings available at the time. That is the reason, and that is the real reason. There was nothing available. The places that were available were, I would not let my customers in. They were bad places. And I did not, I was offered different places, but they were not safe, number one, and I did not, the customers that I talked to, they said they